In this lesson, we will install ESXi Hypervisor. Before we can install it, we first need to download the VMware ESXi Hypervisor ISO file from the VMware download page. Now let's download the ESXi ISO file by clicking the Download tab from here and clicking vSphere from here. Let's download it by saying go to Download from here. We will download the VMware ESXi ISO image from here. When you click Download from here, the file will be downloaded. After downloading this file from here, we need to write this file to a USB flash. In order to make this file bootable to USB flash, there is a program called Rufus. We need to burn our ISO file to our USB flash drive as bootable using this program. Let's go now, download the Rufus software. After downloading the Rufus software, let's start our installation by making the ISO file bootable and inserting our USB flash drive into our physical server. When you Google Rufus and search, you can find the Rufus webpage. When we come down here, you download the Rufus 3.13 version in the download section and install it on your computer. You can make the ISO file you have downloaded via this program as bootable to your USB flash drive. Now, after downloading these software, let's go. Open our Rufus program and burn our ISO file to our flash memory via the Rufus program. Now I open this Rufus program that we downloaded and we will print the ESXi Hypervisor ISO file that we downloaded from VMware's page as bootable to our USB flash drive through this program. After writing it as bootable, we will start our server by running our server by setting the boot settings on our server to start from USB. Now here we choose our USB flash memory in the device section. Here we will select the ISO file that we have downloaded in the file section and start writing the file to our flash memory by saying Start below. It gives a warning here, warning that the data in the USB memory will be deleted and new data will be written. Let's continue by saying OK here. Now we have burned our ISO file to our USB flash drive as bootable. Now let's go to our physical server, insert our USB flash memory into our result and start the installation by making the boot settings of our server and making it start from USB. I made the boot settings of our server and started the installation by making it start from USB flash. Here it gives us a warning. It says that the ESXi 7 version you want to install is not compatible with your hardware. You can check the compatible hardware at VMware's address below. Now I ignore this warning and continue by saying Enter. Let's continue by accepting the license agreement by pressing F11 here. Here, let's continue by choosing which hard disk we will install ESXi Hypervisor on the server. Here, let's continue by choosing the keyboard settings. Here, we will determine the root password. Uppercase letters, lowercase letters and special characters must also be used when determining our password. Let's continue by creating our password by paying attention to these. Here, let's continue our installation by pressing F11. Now our installation is finished. Let's remove our USB flash drive and reboot our device. Now our device restarted. After restarting, our device automatically got the 192.168.160.3 IP address from DHCP server. Now let's change this IP address by pressing F2 and give it a static IP address. In order to make changes, we need to enter the username and password. Our username is root by default, and we set the password ourselves while installing. Let's make our settings by typing our username and password. Let's go to Configure Management Network and set IP version 4 here. Let's go down here with the arrow keys of our computer, select the static IP version 4 option by pressing the space button on our computer, and change our IP address to 192.168.160.200 and continue by pressing Enter. Now let's exit here by pressing Escape. Let's confirm the changes we made by clicking Yes. Now let's exit here by pressing Escape. Here, let's log out by pressing Escape and finish our settings. We have now changed our IP address to 192.168.160.200 as static. Now let's go to the admin PC and connect to the ESXi graphical user interface from there. I opened the web browser and typed the 192.168.160.200 ESXi IP address and connected to the ESXi login page. Let's log in here by entering our username and password. Now I am connected to ESXi Hypervisor homepage. In this lesson, we installed ESXi Hypervisor. See you in our next lesson. Goodbye.